G'day people, Joe Nation here again. Today with a bike check. This bike is what I've prepared for the Great British Divide. It's a 2,000 kilometre, 70% off-road, bikepacking, ultra, palaver. Trying to do it under 10 days, starting with the mate Rufus. We'll see how we go together. I've obviously had a lot to learn because I am an EWS racer, so this is all new to me. I haven't done any sort of endurance events really, apart from single day. Obviously I was after Pole Tyval as my first choice. Unfortunately they're sold out. I'll start by talking about the bike. This is an On-One Whippet, just a basic carbon hardtail. Nothing too fancy going on, it's a pretty basic rig. Nicest thing is the carbon cranks and the cork power meter, thanks to Katie. Other than that, standard wheels, Vittoria Mezcal tyres, yeah, average brakes. Nothing special about the bike really at all. But the bike check really today is about all the bags and all the other equipment that I've decided to put on the bike for the big trip. So we'll kick it off at the front. I've got a pedal cell dynamo which is hooked up and plugged in underneath my aero bars here, and that's able to charge my power bank, which is in this bag here. My Lazine 1600 light strapped on there. I've got my phone mounted. I've got a secondary map on the phone, Garmin mounted here. A bell just in case. Adventure hydration crank tank, 3 litres in there. Not too many refill stations on the trip, so you need a lot of water when you can. Underneath that, I've got an extra bit of storage here, and my toolkit and my midgie head cover in there. Second spare tube here. Frame bag, I've done my best to keep that as empty as possible for food, as well as my gilet pockets and a wee food pouch up here. Pump, of course, and then my Apogera saddle bag, and that's got all of my camping equipment. We'll take a bit of a closer look at it all now. Alrighty, so this is the contents of my saddle bag. It's a 13 or 14 litre one, but I'm hoping not to have it too full. I've got an insulated synthetic jersey. This is my waterproof jacket, MacPack. Spare set of Rafa bib shorts. This is a merino base layer. This is the Alp Kit cloud base and my bivvy wrapped together. And this is a synthetic set of Stoic pants. And these are a down set of booties. So clearly I've decided not to go for the sleeping bag in favour of saving weight. And also this stuff that I am sleeping in can double as warm weather gear, so I can pedal on it with it as well. Even these pants zip off and I can pedal in these and put them over my shoes on the go. So I'll show you what that looks like. Alrighty, so when I arrive at my camp destination, this is the plan. Most important piece of the puzzle. I get cold feet when I sleep, but not anymore. Welcome to the sun-dipped down booties. They go on. Movable sleeping bag. And that's sub 2 minutes. I don't want to gloat or anything. That was fast. Good lung capacity on me. Not bad. You might be wondering whether I've tested this. I did. I slept on the lawn one night. Woke up at 4 AM cold. But that's what I'm planning on starting to ride anyway, so it works a charm. And then the pack down. and then back on the bike. But when I'm racing, I don't think I'll bother taking this off the bike. Just wanted to show you. Righty, so a bit of a closer look. Pro Aero Fuel mount. I've got an extra Garmin here, and I've got an attachment for my phone. That just hooks straight on. This Garmin is off the handlebar stem there. You can see the pedal cell, plug the cables in from there, and they go straight in to my electrics power bank, plugged in there usually.
It's currently being used.
It's been used. So that charges up the power bank, generated from my rim. So that's the pedal cell system there. Simply just unclick that. That goes against the rim. I pedal away and that charges my power bank. Not a bad setup. I've heard some bad things about people's hands and feet and all sorts getting numb and really ruining them long term due to the nerve damage. So to mix it up from the handlebar position to getting on the elbows, there's not too much asphalt, but I think there's still 30% of the course asphalt. Decent amount where I can be tucked away making some ground. This has got food, hopefully it'll stay empty most of the time. It's got my headphones in there at the moment. It's also got some electrolyte capsules.
Why'd you go for electrolyte capsules?
Because of my crank tank, I don't want to fill that up with electrolyte tabs or anything like that. So I just want to keep that fresh water, which means I've just got salt tabs to take. And I've also got some caffeine as well, because the goal is, I don't know whether it's doable for me or not, but the goal is to ride 16 to 18 hours a day, so gonna need a lot of fuel for that. So my frame bag, this is the document side, the thin side. At the moment I've got some zip ties, some spare Velcro just to tape stuff on if need be. I've got some iodine tablets here. I've got some chamois cream single serves. Also blister packets just in case I get a saddle sore, but let's pray I don't. And then also SD cards here, taped up, waterproof, because I am hoping to GoPro and make a bit of a movie, so you need plenty of SD cards. And midge spray,
Essential.
So they slot quite nicely into the narrow side. On the other side, as I said earlier, I'm wanting this one to be mainly just free for food, but there's some essentials that I need in there. I've got chain lube, I've got a wall charger, fast charger, it's a fast charger. Headlamp, that's a backup and for setting up camp and things like that. These are spare AAA batteries for both the headlamp and the GPS tracker, which will be online, so keep an eye on me if you can. Sunblock.
Keep that skin beautiful.
Yeah. Then I got a rag for lubing the chain and a towel.
Hold up that towel. How big's your towel?
Not a big towel. But I'm planning on losing weight, so it should be fine. I've got a buff here if things get super cold, and this is a singlet underlayer, but this is going to be the first thing to go. I'm not sold on this. I don't think I really need it. We'll see. So that goes all in and then gets mainly crammed to the back, leaving all this area for food, which is pretty substantial really. That's worked out well. Tools, I'll just unscrew it here. So in there we've got more single serves of chamois cream and a tube, and in here we have got tick removers, midgie head net, spare tools, key, those are batteries for my power meter.
You gotta get the stats.
I got a whistle, I got a puncture repair kit, and there's some large tyre plugs in here, chain breaker, 2 sets of brake pads, small tyre plug, spare hanger, and also this is my second spare chain link because my other one is actually in here. That's also a chain breaker and spare tyre plugs and a multi-tool, but I've I've just got this one in my pocket, handy at all times. So I don't know, it's a pretty basic tool setup, but once you start preparing for everything, it just starts being too much, so you've just got to take a fair bit of risk, I think, on these things.
Only essentials.
Only essentials. You've got to keep it lightweight. We're climbing 30,000 meters and most of it's off-road, so you just don't want too much stuff. That's 3 liters, and that's pretty awesome. To fill that up, I can just pop this off and then just unstrap 2 straps, bumper, and bumper, and that's off. 3 liters. So that's an Australian company, Adventure Hydration, and I was pretty lucky to get it here on time, so thanks to the guys for sending it out fast. And that's a game changer. This is peace of mind, because I'm 80 kgs plus, so I need a lot of food and a lot of water, probably more than what your standard ultra bike packer needs, so I'm not mucking around with dehydration. It's not my thing. Runs up, and then it just insulated tube, and I can just suck on that when I'm riding, no drama. And then it just clips back on like that. Boom. Lovely. Stuck on reflector tape here on the frame and on the cranks. It should just flash away, keep me safe. And my rear light here attaches nicely to the bag, and that's rechargeable USB.